Hey everyone, just trying to diagnose a driveline whine. Very loud whine, very hard to pinpoint, and you know what? You think you're going to eliminate things by taking out the prop shaft, and it just makes it even harder, right? So at the moment, I'm going to let you have a listen to it in a minute, but pretty much I reckon the noise is gone. But when I listen to these components, this component is very noisy. Maybe I need to listen to transfer cases on some other cars and see if that's how they are normally sounding, whatever, if you know what I mean, because I'm not really hearing the noise I want to hear. All right, ready please, Mr. Music. Can you start it up and spin it up again? Thank you. Alright, that'll do. Let it slow down gently. That's it, mate. Stop it there. Still spinning. That's it. Switch it off. Thank you. Alright, as you can see, the noise that was there before, it's sort of hard to believe because this was so loud when it was running. Listening here, there was a small amount of noise down here, but I couldn't really believe it's that. But the problem I got now, when I grab this and turn it, it actually feels a bit notchy. So, Mr. Diff Man, are you really a diff man? Do you really know what you're doing? I'm not too sure. We just checked the oil level in the other short video and the condition. So it's not from oil contamination. So I'm thinking it might be the diff, but I'm really not too sure about this. Because right now, when I put a screwdriver up and listen here, I'm hearing a lot of noise in this transfer case, which points me in that direction. But now that we've taken the shaft out, kind of says maybe it was this component. Yeah, mate, I'm telling you, I got nothing. I'm struggling here. What we're doing here now, this is obviously hard to turn by hand with my assistant turning the wheel and I'm holding the flange. I can feel the notchiness and the roughness in the pinion, right? So my money is now gone back to the rear diff, yeah? I can just feel it as it turns, rough as guts, right? So it's looking like rear diff. So it's time to look up. Anyone got a video on any history on, it'll be in the playlist, diffs and lockers. Let me know what date. This had a pinion seal leak, so I pulled the center out myself, sent it to the diff guy, got him to take the locker out and fix up the LSD. When was that? What year and how many kilometers? I might have to have a look myself, huh? Let me know, I'll be looking in the comments. Okay, so we've got the prop shaft back in. Okay, that's done. Now I'm of the belief it's down here, so things have changed. Even though there was a whole heap of racket up here, it was very suspicious down there. That's why I wanted to take it out to eliminate it. And going by sound, it has eliminated it, which says it's definitely the rear diff, doesn't it? That one down there. But just to eliminate this more, because this is just so noisy when you listen to it, it's just crazy. Only a small amount of oil in here. It's 1.5 litres, and the oil's a lot cheaper than a transfer case, so I don't mind doing another transfer case oil change on this. Does a lot of low range. It'll let us see the oil, and we might learn something from that. How funny is that? It's the oil's cheaper than a transfer case, but I own one now anyway, right? There's one on the way. Anyway, if anyone needs one, I've currently got one in stock, and I don't mind having it there because one day you won't be able to get them, and we'll have one available. All right, go for it, man. Let's drop the oil out and see what we find. Just in case you didn't know, mate, that won't drop the oil out. That's the one to fill it up.
You always open the top one first.
That's it, very good. Yeah, see, tips for the video. A bit rough there, mate. You nearly whacked me in the head with a bloody ratchet. All right, let's see what this oil looks like when it comes out. Like I said, I'm just doing this for the maintenance. Eventually we'll get to the front and the rear diff. I know the rear diff oil's clean. Does anyone remember, did I change the rear fuel filter and the rear diff oil? Was it before this trip to the Cape, or was it, so it's certainly got no water in it. You need to move it back a bit, man, it's gonna shoot out. Move the, we catch it in the usual small drain tray so we can analyze it. But yeah, you're gonna need to bring it back a bit, I reckon. But anyway, let's see what happens. Well, lift it up a bit at least. Go up, go up. Go up higher, that's it, beautiful. All right, let's have a look. So you can make an adjustment anyway. It's not going to go for long. You can lean it backwards a little bit. That's all right. You do that and I'll video, so everyone can have a look, see what it's like. Yeah, look how good that is. Look at that, mate. Look at that honey, mate. Control it. That's good. Beautiful. Honey, people. Nothing wrong with this transfer case. Once again, I think it's the lesson, like I always say, careful who you let work on your car. And here I am thinking that I'm taking the car to a diff specialist and he's going to be better than me. I should have just done it myself. Unbelievable. To be confirmed, okay, to be confirmed, but you can see that all for yourself, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't matter what I'm hearing in that transfer case, I'd say that's normal. We're going to put fresh oil back in this. We're going to use the Transgear 7590 semi-synthetic. Trusty transfer case at 450,000 Ks. Trusty diff at 457,000 Ks. It's got the locker in there, but ARB, they don't change bearings when they do that. And the trusty diff at the back was good for not quite as long when the pinion seal leaked. And then the diff guy did a doozy on us. So what I'll be doing is speaking to him, probably take the car to him, we'll go for a drive together, have a discussion. I don't expect much. Car's done a lot of Ks since the rear diff was done. Once again, check the videos. Let's try and work out when it was. It was quite a few years ago, but not a lot of kilometres. When I say not a lot, it could be 40, 50,000 Ks, maybe a bit more. Given they last hundreds of thousands of kilometres, if the job's done right, it should last that long again, not let's redo it every 50,000 kilometres, right? If it is, well, do we let him have another go at it? Or do we bite the bullet and buy a rear diff center from Toyota and just put a whole newie in there? It's looking like that, isn't it? I think I will order one either way, so we've got it in stock as a backup plan. Then we'll have a front diff, a rear diff, and a transfer case in stock for the 120s, which will be handy one day, I guess. Okay, so what we've got now is we've got new oil in the transfer case to look after that, new washers, all cleaned up. We've lubed the driveline and cleaned the splines. And just the whole vehicle needs to clean, that's all. All right, mate, let's have one final listen. Just give me one sec. We'll have one final listen. And I think my next move is going to be off camera. I'm just going to have another listen again with a screwdriver, stethoscope thing, and along here. But I think it is in here. My next move, I'm going to take it to the diff guy and say, hey, have a listen to this. Hey, what do you reckon? Look, it was probably 5 years ago before the C word. Hasn't done a lot of Ks. Should obviously last longer than that. And we'll test out his customer service and see what happens, whether we give it another go or whether we just order that new diff center. Let's see what happens, eh? Bada bing, bada boom. Let's have a listen. All right, fire it up, mate. When you're ready, bring it up to speed. A little bit more speed, about 50 Ks. I don't know if you can hear that. Yes, at some stage we will drop the oil out of this and show you all the metal on the magnet that you want to see. But at the moment, to do the right thing for the diff guy, I want to be able to show him. So if he wants to do that and drop it out and have a look at the oil and make his decision on customer service, yeah, we'll let you know what happens with that. Catch you on the next video. Subscribe, turn the bell on, hit the like button. See ya.